Roberto got a call from Three Sides of a Coin, the Kiss podcast, which is a huge Kiss podcast, and he sent me the most recent one, which was about Ace's death. And it's interesting. They got 4 people: Michael Brandvold, Tommy Summers, Mark Ciccini, and Lisa Martini. And they're in the 4 quadrants. And it's just funny watching a middle-aged person with all this kissabilia in the background. It's like, wow, I could so relate to that. It just kind of reminds me of just how much fun we have with these bands and the music and
connection,
all the stuff that goes along with it. And these 4 people just absolutely crushed. One guy literally, I think it was Mark, said, I don't even know if I can talk about this and make any sense. I mean, it is like a death in the family. It's like a parent died or a sibling died. So I can completely relate to these Kiss fans.
Were you surprised at how much reaction on Twitter, on social media?
I was a little bit surprised.
All the guitarists who came forward and were like, I was inspired by Ace Frehley and the way he handled himself on stage.
I think Ace would love to see all the response.
Yeah.
All the guitarists that said, Ace Frehley was my inspiration. And Pearl Jam put out a great clip of Ace playing a solo with Pearl Jam. I don't even remember
really?
that.
I
didn't even know that. And the Pearl Jam, I think 2 of their guitarists were talking about how much they loved Ace.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I mean, they were like, Ace is like an idol to them, which is funny because Ace is he's so human.
Yeah.
I mean, he made a lot of mistakes. He laughs at himself.
But see, some of that takes away from what a good player he is.
It does. I think you're right.
Because he becomes a caricature.
Well, he kind of had to for the band, though. But wasn't part of his story is that he was an art student of some sort, and so the face design,
Ace had a lot of. Ace was a very artistic guy. Question. He came up with a lot of their logo related stuff and the costumes and I think it's funny. Gene tells a story about Ace designed this beautiful guitar strap, and I think it had stuff from his Spaceman, and Gene said, Ace, you really ought to copyright that. And Ace is like, yeah, whatever. And then somebody else stole it and was making money off it. And Ace said, I'll come up with another idea. Like, he didn't really give a shit.
Aw, lived in the moment.
So I was watching Loudwire has some of the best Ace Frehley interviews. I don't know. Do you know what the host's name is, Roberto?
No, but I totally agree with you. I've seen them all, but when you go back and watch them now, I mean, they're really good. The guy asks really good questions that no one else asks Ace. So I think the guy does a great job.
And he's really laid back, too. It's almost like you're not expecting to get that much from him, but it seems like Ace likes him and trusts him or something. So Ace, this one I watched today called Lesson in History with Ace was really, I mean, they went through all the albums, and Ace is talking about how Kiss is playing 2,500 seaters, yet they sold out Cobo Hall in Detroit. Detroit got Kiss before everyone else. I mean, that was not, they said that, but a lot of times I wonder, did they really mean that? But yeah, they did, because Detroit really did catch on to Kiss. And of course, Kiss Alive was their breakout. I mean, how many bands break out with a live album? That's really unique. Peter Frampton kind of did.
Yeah, but, that was his turning point.
But he was a well-respected guitar player and known for, Humble Pie and some of the stuff he'd done. But Kiss just, I mean, boom, Kiss Alive was so huge. And Eddie Kramer produced it. Eddie Kramer, of course, is well-respected, great guy. They were going through a lot of their hits, like Beth, which Ace said, it's not really a Kiss song, but, he credited Bob Ezrin for bringing in the orchestration and helping Peter to rewrite it. Peter's credit as a writer, isn't he, Roberto?
Yes, absolutely.
Okay. I wonder if Bob Ezrin got a credit, because Ace certainly gave him a lot of credit. And then some of the other hits, and then New York Groove, he said Eddie Kramer, again, talked Ace into recording it. Ace said, I don't know if this is right for me, but it ended up being his biggest hit. And Kiss played it, too. I really like that song. That song has grown on me.
It's catchy.
Ace said that he was more creative away from Gene and Paul because they didn't really, whereas all these other guys like Mike McCready from Pearl Jam and a lot of guitarists gave him huge credit for inspiring them. Gene and Paul did not give him a lot of credit for much of anything. Yeah. And he just felt like it was just him doing his job when he was with Kiss.
It doesn't seem like Gene likes anybody taking his spotlight.
Yeah, there's definitely
or money.
Some battling for the spotlight in that band. And then 2000 Man, Ace was a big Stones fan, and I did not know that was even a Stones song didn't really know anything about the song until I saw Kiss had done Unplugged. I was like, wait, Kiss did Unplugged? And I went back and I watched it. And when Ace comes out, he does 2,000 Man. I just love the way he plays that song, sings it, everything about it. And the Stones are one of the toughest bands to cover, at least for me. I am very partial to Mick. Yeah. And hearing anyone sing a Stone song is not, it's going to be a tough sell for me. And yeah, I went back and listened to this version too, the electric version, which is also very good. I guess this was in the set list a lot. At least when Ace is with Kiss, it is.
Did they not release Unplugged?
I thought I'd seen that.
It's on Spotify.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm looking for it.
They're like sitting at the front of the stage on stools. Sorry.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah, the Unplugged is really good. I liked it. I honestly was not a big Kiss head until...
point.
What's that?
In 1995, when they did Unplugged, I mean, Kiss was really down and out. I mean, it was pretty much over. It was done. And then bringing Ace and Peter back really was the seed that planted the reunion, and it was all uphill from there.
When was the Tiger Stadium show?
96.
96.
Well, my name, it is a number. It's on a piece of plastic film.
So 1996 is when Gene and Paul said, we're going on this huge tour. You guys are coming back. You're going to be contractors. We're going to pay you $40,000 a show, and you'll get it guaranteed. Paul and I are taking all the risk. And I thought that was kind of a joke, but I guess there was risk because Kiss was down and out. Unplugged really helped them sort of revive the brand. And the 96 tour opened in Detroit, which you were there.
Yeah.
I was there.
Alice in Chains open.
And to me, it was just, I just thought it was an event. I was not a huge Kiss fan. But when they came out, that place went so nuts.
Yeah.
And Deuce was the opening song.
Oh, my God.
And I didn't even know that song. I was like, what is this? This is a great fucking song. And Strutter and some songs I didn't
Strutter
really
and
know. I knew the hits, but that's when I really latched onto Kiss.
Black Diamond.
And Ace is playing. I just didn't. I took them seriously. I was like, they must be great because they have such intense fans, but I just didn't take them that seriously until I saw them. And from there on, then I got interested in Ace because Ace is just so funny. Some of that Kiss and Tell book was hilarious. And even though it was making fun of Ace, there was just something so interesting and unique and crazy about Ace. I kind of latched onto him and got more interested in their music as time went on. So I'm watching Three Sides of a Coin because these guys are the biggest Kiss fans. It's the biggest Kiss podcast, I guess. Is it the biggest Kiss podcast?
Yep. And some not sanctioned by the band at all, but it's very close. I mean, they're as close to the band as anyone can get, I believe.
Well, that's pretty cool. So I watched this. It was sad, honestly. I mean, they were so bummed out. I totally understood how they felt. They did the best they could. But then I started going down and listening to other episodes, and I went down to the 1975, the Cadillac High School episode.
That was so cool.
It's
oh, my
so
God.
funny. And they had on, what's his name? Dave Myers, who was at WATT Cadillac in 75. And the football team was winning all these games. The coach is a huge Kiss fan, and he was playing Kiss music before the games and after the games. And so he just on a lark sent Kiss a letter and said, hey, our football team's really into Kiss. Could you sign this poster for us? And they end up contacting him back and going, we're playing in Kalamazoo October 7th and 8th. What if we came by Cadillac and played at your high school?
That is so cool.
What? So.
And nobody knew, right? They were a surprise walk-on.
Well, it wasn't a surprise the day it happened, but I mean, when that announcement came, nobody was expecting. No, it was not on the schedule. The schedule was out, but they were going to Kalamazoo and then probably on to Chicago or something. Yeah. So, meanwhile, Dave Myers, who's on this episode, it's like 4 episodes down from the top, I think. Dave went to Specs Howard and 75. Graduated early at 75. Went up to the Gaylord market And I thought he had a job there, but it turned out in field. So he went over to, they said, go over to Traverse City. They need a booth announcer over there. He got turned down there, but they said, hey, check out WATT Cadillac, their sister station. It's a 5,000-watt daytimer. Went and talked to the PD, and the PD said, well, when could you start? He's like, don't you want to hear my air check?
No, today.
No, you start. And this station was a big band station.
Oh,
They started with the Farm Report, which is exactly what every AM station I
Yeah.
worked for
Farm
started the day
always.
with the Farm
Really?
Report. And then they were big band all day, and then at 6 p.m., Dave Byers came in and played top 40.
oh, they flipped it to rock and roll.
He could play whatever he wanted, total freedom.
So you had total what?
He had total freedom
Oh, okay.
to play the hits.
How did they? I mean, that is so amazing that they just switch audience like that. Then
You know,
it works out.
when you're a daytimer, that evening part, in the winter months, you sign off when it's dark. So you sign off at like 7 o'clock, but when it's light out in Michigan, you probably sign off around 10 o'clock. So he had like, it was almost like an evening shift, 6 to 10. He was like the night flamethrowing guy at night. So he called and tried to get an interview, and he got an interview with Gene and Ace,
Wow.
which is funny. It's on this YouTube video that we'll watch a couple clips from it, but it's just funny. Ace and Gene are so young. Gene doesn't even sound like Gene. He sounds like someone else,
really?
but except that he hogs the interview.
Of course.
And is totally full of himself. Like, oh yeah, there'll be 60 magazines, 60 newspapers are showing up for this thing. It's gonna be the biggest thing ever. I mean, it was a big deal,
Yeah.
but it was not as big as Gene made it out to be. So, Kiss Alive had come out. I think. Let's see. Wait, Kiss Alive was out in September '75. So yeah, Kiss Alive had just come out.
Did you have the album?
I did not have the album.
I had the album.
You do?
Yeah.
With
Well,
the
I
two
don't
guys.
anymore, but
Yeah, those two
yeah.
guys holding the poster. Aren't
Yeah,
they lawyers now?
Yeah.
Because I think this way did Free Press did a Where Are They Now thing on those guys. I think
Yeah.
they're both lawyers. WATT had no music service because they were a big band all day, so they had to actually buy the records. Dave had to pick up some records on his own. He was only making $98 a week at WATT.
Oh, that's commitment.
And it's funny, at sign off, he said he had to turn off the transmitter and take out the trash and lock the door. They were off the air from sign off until the Farm Report. It's like 5:50 in the morning.
Did you ever forget to turn off the transmitter?
He didn't say so if he did, but I bet he did because I sure did. I forgot to power down. You're supposed to power down at a certain time, and I just would forget. And then the station in Greensboro would call and go, "Hey, you guys don't have your power up, do you?" And I was like, "What are you talking about?" And I'd go, "Ka-chunk! What are you talking about? Our power's down." And they go, "Yeah, you're bleeding into our signal. We're getting some calls." So I would pull it down right, literally as it was on the phone. The guy would turn it down. Well, I don't know what you're talking about. The power's down.
Did they ever go, never mind, it's
No,
okay, I don't know what
crazy.
happened.
They never said that.
And then you were like, well, it must have been because you called me, I guess. Probably
It's crazy. It
messed
must be a
with the electric.
coincidence. So Dave interviewed Gene and Ace, and they were in Kalamazoo. I guess it was the night before the show in Cadillac, and he played the interview, and he played a whole side of Kiss Alive on his show the night before the October 9th visit.
Epic.
And then the next day, 5 limos show up at the football field.
Whoa.
And
One for each guy?
what's that? Yeah, I think it was one for each guy. He wasn't exactly sure. But let's see. We got a couple of clips here. The first clip is, well, this is Dave sort of leading us up to Dave. What Dave did was Dave recorded as much as he could on a Super 8 camera,
Oh, wow.
and he's been sitting on it for all these years.
What?
He just didn't. He converted it to VHS.
This is new footage?
It is new footage.
Whoa.
He converted it to VHS. The sound sucked, so he actually,
Oh, he cleaned it up.
using Very Speed, he used Kiss Alive to use as audio for his video, and it matches perfectly. And then he went to
Genius.
Georgia. Let's see, what was it? He mentioned the company. There's only a few companies that do this. He got not colorize. It's like they sort of fix the color. You know, where old video will start to color correction. They color correct every frame. Where there's scratches, they'll fill them in.
Yeah.
And got it to be in pretty damn good shape. Transferred it to 4K.
Did Peter Jackson get a hold of it?
Yeah, Peter Jackson could have fixed the sound. I know, if only. But I think I think he thought that he could make some money off this, and then he determined that getting the rights and all the permission and these people sign off on it, there was just nothing in it. So he just said, "I'm just going to put this out." And I don't know what he's doing now. I assume it's actually, is it Dale Myers? Wait, I get his name wrong.
Yeah, Dale Myers.
Dale Myers. Yeah, was I calling him Dave?
Dale K. Myers.
Dale K. Myers. He got this all cleaned up, and he actually put it out on October 9th on the 50th anniversary at 9:15 p.m., which is just when Kiss took the stage in 1975.
I love it.
I know.
Wow.
It's
The
so
dedication's
incredible.
awesome.
It is so cool. And, of course, the Kiss fans loved it. But in the intro here, what's he talking about, Brandon? Is he just leading us up to the show?
Yeah.
All right, here's the first cut of Dale. Not Dave. Dale.
Dale?
1975, I was a disc jockey working at WATT in Cadillac, Michigan.
Nice hair.
It was a 1,000-watt daytimer.
Thanks for listening to the
They
podcast.
signed on at sunrise, and they signed off at 11:30 at night. And the station went off the air until the next day. During the day, they would play big band music and the standards, Frank Sinatra,
Thanks
Nat
for listening
King
to the
Cole.
podcast.
Then at 6 o'clock, I came on, and the format switched to top 40 rock and roll. I was 19 years old.
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to
Looks like Brandon.
The nerdiest picture of Dale. Dale.
Cool.
Rock and roll for you till 10:30.
Listen, he smacks the intro on this.
7 minutes after 8 o'clock. With Dale Myers at the Cadillac station. Oh, yeah, Jacket Blue.
Ooh, that guy's good.
There was nothing else to listen to in Cadillac in 1975, so at night, all the local kids would be listening to WATT, and I'd be spinning the hits.
All 6 of them.
I had my 71 Ford Torino parked out along the side.
He's got a picture of it.
Wax it between records. I could play whatever I wanted. From 6 till 11:30, it was just a great time of entertainment. And then I'd shut off the transmitter. I would take out the trash and lock the doors, and then I went home. And
small
that was
market
the life of the
radio.
radio
That's
station
awesome. I love it.
in 1975 in Cadillac, Michigan.
I had killer numbers at night.
Eventually, I built up quite a following.
Well, yeah, you have an Emmy Award right over your shoulder.
See the book. Yeah, pause for a second.
Well,
Taking
it's driving me
requests.
nuts. The only thing I can look at, as he wants me to,
His
is
wall
the
of-
Emmy Award.
Yeah.
Is that an Emmy?
Yeah.
I don't know what local?
Over
Emmy?
his
I don't
shoulder,
know.
yeah.
Can we
and-
look up Dale Myers and see if Dale K. Myers and see what because that is he is doing this. The trophy is right over his right shoulder.
yeah.
I think that's by design.
Of course.
Also, what does he have behind him? He's got like a couple other awards hanging on the wall in form of plaques.
Dale has been he has been awarded a few things in his time, and I believe we're looking at all of those things over his shoulder there.
Is that for his career at WATT?
There's a picture of him. It looks like Kurt Dale Myers, but I don't know what's underneath there. We can't read. Maybe we could.
This is Dale K. Myers.
This is Dale K. Myers.
Oh, wow. Man, no, he's done a ton of stuff.
Really?
Did he win an Emmy?
Wait a minute.
He did
I
win an Emmy.
hear
Let's see.
that he had other
2004 won an Emmy Award for his computer animated recreation of the Kennedy assassination.
Wow,
that was featured in
really?
the ABC News 40th anniversary television special. Peter Jennings reporting the Kennedy assassination.
Got some good numbers for that too, just like WATT at night.
Notice he doesn't care about that. He ain't going to talk about that.
No.
He just wants you to know he wants to talk about Kiss and
it's
wants
so
you to know
funny.
that he has an Emmy.
He never mentioned it when I was watching. It's like they are so zoned in on Kiss. These guys love Kiss so much. So, okay, let's hear the rest of Dale's intro here.
and so forth. And some of the local high school kids used to come up to the radio station and hang out. Randy Telly and Rich Harris were two of the buds that I used to hang out with. They'd come up from the local high school.
So much
hang
weed.
out
They're
at the
part of the
radio
cool
station a
crowd.
lot.
They used to
I got
party,
know a
too.
few of
They
them.
must have had so much
And in
weed.
mid-September, one of the high schoolers came up and said, hey, the rock group Kiss is coming to Cadillac
That's
High
pretty
School.
popular with
So
the high school
I
kids.
found out that Jim Neff, the coach of the football team, had sent a letter to Rocksteady management and asked for an autographed picture of the band.
I had a 40 share
because
Cadillac
the
High.
football team was winning all their games. And the guys in the front
Little
line
stronger with the
put
Bale
on the
Tempos.
Kiss makeup and really intimidate the other squads of football teams that they would play against.
I'm not sure I understand
And,
the Kiss
they
connection,
hoped
but
to get an
whatever.
autographed poster. Well, what they didn't know, what Jim Neff didn't know, is that Kiss management was planning a tour to promote the double live album that was coming out.
Cool.
And so they said, sure, how about if we come up and visit the high school and actually sign the poster in person? And they worked out a date, and it turned out to be the homecoming dance date the homecoming game and the dance that night. And so it then evolved into, why don't we play the homecoming dance?
Is it just a little too loud for a homecoming dance? They have something slow they could play?
Beth.
I guess we could dance to Beth. We could do a slow dance during Beth. So then he buys a couple of cartridges or whatever you buy for a Super 8, and because he was only making $98 a week, he could only afford 12 minutes worth of film, 100 feet. So he could only record 12 minutes. So, which is
That's heartbreaking.
I know it's funny. He talks about it at the end, but anyway, here's a little.
More
clip
importantly,
in.
by the way, I found out he has 4 Emmy Awards. So
No shit.
he's based out of Detroit too. He's
This is fall for animation stuff.
Well, yeah, he went to Specs.
Yeah, he's a freelance animation artist and computer artist.
I went there too.
I forgot about his Specs Harrod background.
How many Emmys do you have?
0.
We're going to see a bit of Specs Harrod T-shirt a little later on
cool.
in this video. Here's Dale scanning the crowd at Cadillac High, which this place holds like 500 or 600 people. Kisses, meanwhile, selling out much larger arenas.
Yeah, but
Like
that's
it
pretty
sold
big.
out Kobo. Look how many kids have the Kiss makeup on. It's unbelievable.
Place is packed.
Packed to the rafters. All right, so
he wasted how much film on just that?
Do you want to know what some of his classic animated characters are?
what are they?
The father and son guys. They do it all. That's from Dale K. Myers.
Whoa.
the father and son construction.
Yeah.
Really?
And he's got
He
some
got an Emmy for that?
He didn't win an
I don't
Emmy
know if I
for
give
it, but
anybody
he
an Emmy for that.
It's one of
It was
What
fine.
do they
but-
call the commercial awards? Addies? He probably has.
I don't know how many
I bet he
Addies
has
he has.
Addies.
And I think he might have created the M&Ms.
Really?
Like the animated M&Ms.
Oh, the
I don't know.
commercial-
Yeah.
for the
I mean,
commercial?
it's on his character page.
Wow.
Well, good for him. I mean,
Props,
it's just so
Dale.
funny that he starts out at WHET
I know.
Cadillac making $98 a week following big band music. Although he got to play whatever he wanted at night. That's what everybody dreams of.
Yeah.
We should call him.
Yeah, maybe we will.
His
I mean,
phone number's
we're pretty
on
much
his
telling
website.
his story. I don't know how
I
much
know,
is
I
left
know.
to be told. But anyway, the last cut here is the classic Kiss intro. J.R. Smalling. Now, Roberto, did J.R. Smalling travel with Kiss, or was that a recording of him?
No, he was like the road manager, and he would do the intro every night. You know, you wanted the best, you got the best.
Kiss.
So I guess he was actually at the show, and we hear his intro, and then we see Kiss come on stage, and we see this video that there's been, I think, just a couple of short clips of this visit to Cadillac, which is
Wait a sec. Kiss paid a guy to tour with them and do the intro every night?
Well, he's road manager too.
Oh, okay. I missed that part.
But yeah, I apparently the road manager had a good voice because they used him
Gotcha.
forever. I mean, that intro is on
Yeah.
so many things, and,
Yep.
and I assume it precedes every single show. I mean, even now, doesn't it, Roberto? Even the last tour, wouldn't his voice be at the front of the show?
Always.
Of
Well,
course.
no, and now it varies on who has done it over the years. He was with them in the early days, and I think it switched. You know, and by the late '70s, it was a new guy, and then the '80s was another guy.
Oh no!
Oh, I thought J.R. Smalling. Only
Really?
J.R. Smalling could introduce Kiss, or they couldn't play.
It's like the "Let's Get Ready to Rumble" guy.
Exactly.
Should have trademarked it.
So yeah, we'll see his intro, and then they'll go into Deuce, I believe.
Wow, listen.
It's dark.
Oh, excellent.
That is some pretty nice video, isn't it?
Yeah.
Ace! We'll put this up on YouTube, or you can go to Dale Myers on YouTube and watch his. He's got a 28-minute. He's got the interview and everything on there.
Yeah, his account is Kiss Cadillac 1975.
Does he have other videos up there, or just this?
I can't.
I'll find out. Yeah, Dale's just got 2 videos up. Disc Jockey's Recollection of Kiss, live at Cadillac
Just
High.
as they hit the last note of Deuce, I ran out of film, so I quickly changed roles. And I thought, all right, now, if they're going to play the same set they did on the live album, the next song should be Strutter.
Nice.
Well, they did a little intro, High Cadillac and so forth, and I listened, and all of a sudden I heard that opening drum roll, and so I hit the button and happened to get all of Strutter, and it is electrifying.
Strutter!
I mean, I'm glad he got the whole thing, but it would have been cool to see them stage banter about Cadillac.
I know.
Just saying.
Really?
Oh, believe me, I was reading comments. People have many ideas of how he should have used his 12 minutes. Strutter's his favorite song. The cool thing is they're playing their asses off to this gym of 500 people. This is probably the smallest gig they would do for the next 40 years, and they're just killing it.
Yeah. That's a great riff.
I don't know how Paul's voice held up all these years, honestly.
It's crazy.
Especially with between songs screaming.
Yeah.
I think I saw them. Maybe it wasn't 75. I think it was in 79 at the Toledo Sports Arena.
Wow. That would have been right around their zenith, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Warriors Destroyer. Have you seen this, Roberto?
This is fantastic. I mean, I just feel bad. Like, this footage could have been used in so many spots over the years, in every Kiss video, bio, every, this should have been in all those spots.
Yeah, I would have thought it would still have value after all this time, but he felt like I don't think Dale really needed money anyway. I think he just wanted to put it out. He knew he had it sitting on all this time, so I'm sure Kiss fans are loving it.
You know how it is, like a lot of that Super 8 footage from back then is really wonky. I mean, this guy was actually a pretty good videographer. I mean, he's staying, on his money shot.
Yeah, and they got the color correction. You got all the things done that were needed, and it looks really good.
He's also doing that whole MTV angle, like the 45-degree angle, and
Yeah.
shifting to the other one. It's ahead of his time, man. No wonder he has 4 Emmys.
Pretty good for one camera, too. Special effects.
Yeah, I can't get over how tight this band is.
That's the, for a lot of people that don't like Kiss, because they associate Kiss with the toys and the kid stuff, and they were really a raw, dangerous band at that point. That footage that you're looking at now, I mean,
Yeah.
that was heavy metal.
I was
There was a
excited about it.
There was an editorial in the
Dangerous.
Cadillac Evening News, October the 8th, about the satanic connection to Kiss. So a lot of the parents would not let their kids go to the show, so they ended up selling some tickets
Oh, wow.
to people outside the school to fill the arena because they weren't going to have Kiss play to 100 people.
Oh, yeah.
But 500.
But because of this editorial in the Cadillac Evening News, apparently a lot of kids weren't allowed to go to the show. But yeah, let's Dale wrap up. He has a couple more things, I think.
It had been timed more perfectly. And, of course, I think back, I wish I had more money. I could have filmed the whole thing. I had a great spot. But maybe it's better that all we have is that little snippet. The handheld
I don't think
nature
so.
of the camera, and that just gives it a raw intensity. It really came out great. As it turned out, once I got the film back, the soundtrack was like totally muddy. I mean, you could barely tell what they were playing. And so to restore it, I ended up using the double live album track, and I synchronized it to the film. So what you hear
I don't believe you had
today
permission to do that, Dale.
is, of course, not them really playing a Cadillac, but it is the performance.
It worked well.
I feel like I was lied to.
It looks pretty damn good, I got to say.
It worked well.
Yeah.
I mean, it is perfectly synced.
It's entertaining.
And where are Dale's other 3 Emmys? Why did he only put 1 Emmy over his shoulder?
That's a great question.
It's his favorite.
It's the reason to call him.
That is a reason to call him.
I didn't say it was a good reason, just a reason.